going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. As you can see, we're moving the combine to our first field of soybeans today. We were going to try it yesterday. We had some difficulties with the grain head, getting it calibrated, but yeah, we think we got it figured out last night, and by the time we got it figured out, it was getting pretty late to where the dew was starting to set, so we didn't even bother coming over around the corner from the home farm to try it. But it's about lunchtime now the next day, and yeah, we're gonna go give it a test drive. Got the 35-foot Draper behind me, and then Dad's in the S660. So this is gonna be our first soybeans that we planted back in the spring, and then it's also our first field that we're harvesting. This is the only soybean field we have up here by the home farm, and everything else is kind of at our southern location. But these are an early day bean. The plan is to get these off within the next couple days, and after that we're gonna plant winter wheat on this big field up here. So right after we're done combining, we can come out and fertilize and start planting wheat with the air seeder, which will be cool. We were gonna go start combining a couple of days ago, or a few days ago, almost a week ago now, and there were still some green patches where everything wasn't quite ready enough, and then we got a few scattered showers the past few days, but now it's looking like we'll have a nice long stretch of days for a good week now, so hopefully we can get some farming done. He's gonna spin around, and then I'm gonna drive right in front of him. We can pick the head off. Automatic real speed? No, this one doesn't. Which one's real? Is that it? Looks like we got barely enough on the tail boards. That's pretty close. It's going into this side's a little short, not bad. This one's kind of blowing right onto him. We might need to back the left side off. Look at the ground. Yeah. Tighten things up. Looks like there's a few pods coming in. It's not bad. Let's wait until I got a little more in there.
Let's get it loaded up first a little bit. It might get better. Very far out. It's not much of an issue.
came back and getting the 8130 grain cart. It should be ready to go. It's all cleaned out and filled up, but I want to check the 2 tires on the grain cart. They do have slow leaks. It seems like probably once a harvest we gotta top them off, but been sitting since wheat harvest, so if they're a little low, that wouldn't surprise me. So we'll check those real quick and drive it over to the combine. What's that one at? 20. Let's put a 25 in it. Well, that timed out pretty okay. It looks like he's going to be right full by the time he gets to the other end. If he makes it that far. I hope he does, but if not, that's a good problem to have. The beans are running pretty decent, I think. See a little pile in the grain tank. Well, he didn't quite make it, so just gonna turn around and get on the next AB line. I missed the first combine dump, but here's the first grain cart dump. One of the cables is unplugged for the auger camera. I'll have to switch that over in a second. It's not too big of a deal here because I got good visibility. Usually it's hard to see and the camera comes in handy if the truck is sitting up on the road or something and you can't see the bows or anything. Usually if you can see the bows, you don't really need the camera. So well, there goes load number 1 for the season. Gonna take that one right to town today. I don't think a lot of people are harvesting yet. Probably the next day or two I'll get a lot busier in the neighborhood, but yeah, I think we're one of the few people that are going right now. But I would say in the next 24 hours it's gonna get pretty busy. So I don't think there's gonna be that much of a lineup uptown. Alright guys, well, it's the next day here. Ended up doing about 30 acres yesterday and kind of shut down to go to a wedding yesterday afternoon. Lunchtime now, the dew is all burnt off and should be good to go. Work just took off. We had the grain cart full, so he's gonna go dump that and hopefully I can get rolling here and have another load waiting for him. I'm not sure what anybody else really uses or does when they're set up their GPS. This isn't RTK or anything. This is SBAS or WAS. And it seems like I have the GPS set up for 35 foot, which is the width of our grain head here. And it seems like it's missing just one little row of beans. So I'm gonna make my AB line a little bit tighter and make sure we don't miss anything. Since I adjusted the measurements, I think the head's gonna be way off for this first pass, and then it should correct itself the next pass. I took about 6 inches off of the GPS width. Got the combine set pretty good. I like the way the sample looks, nice and clean. Got the iPad recording data with the climate field view. Well, didn't see that one. I think what happened is it got on the corner there, and yeah, that's a really big rock on the grain head. So we're gonna go check and make sure nothing got damaged, and hopefully we can keep moving. But yeah, didn't see this one. You can ride right there. Ended up having a broken finger here on the drum, so we're gonna go take that off. I don't know, I'm not sure if there's any replacement. Well, kind of got it somewhat fixed. Ended up fixing one, and then didn't have enough parts for a second one that was messed up. But I already called John Deere, ordered some new parts with some extras, and we can pick those up yet today or tomorrow morning. So we have one finger missing on the drum right now, which is fine. Okay. Dad is currently in the 8100 spreading fertilizer, getting ready to plant wheat. It's kind of cool to have multiple tractors and everything in the field at once. It'd be really cool if there was somebody actually setting up the air seeder right now. But really happy with how the tire swap on the 8100 turned out. We like it a lot better for these kinds of jobs. Rides way nicer with those big floaters compared to the row crops we had on it. Well, this is it for this field, and then we gotta cross the ditch here, go into the bigger half. That's about 90 acres, and we got about 60 done here. Start opening that one up and do the headlands. It may not look like it, but there is a bridge here. A little overgrown. I thought I got another rock, but it's actually a stick. I'm like, come on, how am I not seeing these? But yeah, this is a little bit harder to see. Kind of blends in. We'll pick this up and throw it off back in the woods. All right, let's try this again. We did flat roll this, so I'd like to think rocks aren't going to be that big of an issue. I was surprised I picked up the one I got earlier. However, this is one of our rockiest farms, so it's always good to be on alert for rocks. How a stick that size got way out here, away from the woods, possibly from the field cultivator. That's the only thing I can think of that would drag it out this far. Quite a ways from the tree line yet, so I'd like to think the cultivator did that. You can see Dad moving right along out there. Alright guys, well, I don't think we're going to finish this field in time. The sun is going to go down a little bit here and the dew's going to start setting. There's about 50 acres to go. Should wrap that up tomorrow, no problem, as long as there's no breakdowns. And then tomorrow morning, I'll probably hopefully get the air seeder set up in the field here and give that a go. So yeah, we made it to the end of the video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.